Hey y'all, welcome back to Dear Simone. And today, let's talk about it. We got some relationship questions, and they're pretty good. They're good ones. Okay, so let's get into it. It says, Dear Simone, me and my boyfriend just moved in together. What are some tips to keep it healthy? Everyone is saying don't do it, and once you move in with your man, it starts to go left. So, what are your advice on keeping it healthy? Let me know. Okay, this is a good one because I live with my man. And honestly, it's like you honestly have to know your partner before moving in. And when I say knowing your partner, I'm talking about knowing how your partner feels about little things. It is a complete difference from you going to your man's house for a couple days or even a week or 2 weeks than completely moving in. Like that is a complete commitment together. So if you don't know how your partner, your man or your girl feel about little things, then that's going to be an issue because maybe you might not see how he's living because anybody can put on a front and act fake clean for 2 weeks or 3 days or 7 days. So it's kind of like you might be the person to put, now you don't put the tissue back on the roll. You live by yourself, so you feel like it's not necessary to put tissue back onto the tissue stock or tissue roll. That's irritating. So you have to know how your partner feels about small things because small things that might not bother him, as far as like when you're living with male, how they leave the toilet seat up, it bothers us. It drives us crazy. So know how your partner feels about small things so that you know how to deal with it and so that it doesn't turn into anything bigger. Because once you're living together and depending on how big your space is, that also comes into play. How big is your space? Are you guys in a studio, in a 2 bedroom, in a 3 bedroom? Does your partner have the option to go in the other room or go in the living room? Is he mad? Or are you guys like stuck in one bed looking at each other and now you guys are mad? Like that also plays a role into it. So yeah, just knowing how your partner feels about certain things and know that you guys do need to have that conversation about those things before you move in together. And all of that, that'll be fine. I mean, living with anyone is not easy. Living with your siblings, living with your best friend, living with your mama, like it's not easy. So just know, move in with your man, honey, and y'all make the best of it. Okay, so we have another question that's dealing with relationships and moving. And when you're in a relationship, nothing is really easy. Okay, so our next question is, Dear Simone, I'm leaving for college soon, and my girlfriend keeps saying she doesn't think we're gonna make it. I'm going to college 4 states away, and I won't see her much. What do you think about long distance relationships? Do you think we really should be done, or do you think we can push through? Okay, well, first I will say, where is the concern of her coming from? Like, where is the concern coming from? Have you cheated in the past? Have you guys had issues in the past? Are you guys having issues right now? So maybe try to understand, why does she think you're going to cheat? Are you known for that? Or is she just simply worried because that's what she's hearing from other people? So I feel like, once again, communication that comes into play, and understanding your partner and why she's feeling like that. Or maybe she's just generally scared that you're going to move on and forget about her, which is okay. But talk to her and see how she feels. Um, Another one is, honestly, that might be a little hard to see, but it's understanding reality. Some people who stay at home and some people who go to college, they end up not necessarily on purpose and not necessarily saying you might forget about her or even you might cheat on her, because you might not necessarily cheat on her, but you have to understand reality on going to college and experiencing a whole new life. It's going to be new things to do, new people. You're in a new state, new females, new males, new sports. Like everything is going to be new around you. And even though you're not necessarily purposely trying to forget about her, or maybe even having in your head that, oh, I'm going to go out here and cheat on her, it's going to be a distance. You're just experiencing new life. You're having fun. You're doing a lot of new things, to where she's at home kind of stuck on that same pattern or stuck on that same schedule that she's been doing, to where she's going to feel like automatically that you're doing something, or that you're not communicating well, or that you're not doing this and that, to where you completely could just be tired from all the events that's going on from freshman year, because you have something to do every single day. You also, as a person that's going to college and who's ready to experience new things, you have to understand that as well. And if you feel like that she's steady saying that, you're going to cheat, you're going to cheat, you're going to cheat, and her having concerns and already her being doubtful that you're not even strong enough to go to college and stay faithful, then it's like, it might not work out. So it's like, don't feel bad for if you do decide to cut it off or take a break, that, oh, it's because you were gonna cheat on her, or it's because you're so into other women and you're ready to go to college and F around. Like, no, it doesn't have to be under that. It's just about understanding reality. You're gonna be at a point to where you're in a whole new life experiencing 100 different things, and where she's kind of stuck in the old ways. I was one of those people who was in a relationship and going to college all the way across the world, and it was tough. It wasn't easy. As you see, it didn't work out, but that's okay. But that's okay. Like, so I just say move for you. Move for you, and know that college is fun and you're going to experience so many different things, and just take it from there. So thank you guys so much for your questions. I want you to tune in next week. Drop your question below, DM me, and tune in on the kickback. Thank you for watching, Dear Simone.